The gods chose him to be king, but in a moment of rage, he smashed the very sign of his destiny. In the quiet village of Yumwagu, there lived a man named Azuka, his gentle wife Kioma, and their young son. But everyone in the village knew Azuka for one thing: his terrible anger. If Kioma cooked and the food did not please him, Azuka would throw the plate across the room. If she returned from the market late, he would shout until the neighbors gathered outside their house. Sometimes his rage frightened even their little child. Many villagers shook their heads in pity. One day, this man's anger will cost him something great, they often said. At that same time, the village faced a serious problem. Their king is no more, and he had no child to inherit the throne. The elders were worried. Without a king, the village could fall into confusion. 4 days after the king's burial, the priest of the gods summoned all the married women to the village square. When the women arrived, the priest handed each of them a calabash filled with a mysterious drink. Then he spoke with a powerful voice. "Take this drink home to your husbands. Let them taste it. Then return and tell me what the drink tastes like." The women obeyed. Kioma hurried home carefully carrying the calabash. But the moment she entered the house, Azuka shouted angrily, "Where are the things I asked you to buy from the market?" Kioma tried to explain about the priest and the drink, but Azuka's anger had already taken over. Without listening, he snatched the calabash from her hands, and in one furious moment, he smashed it violently on the ground. The calabash shattered. The mysterious drink spilled across the floor. Then Azuka stormed out of the house. As he walked toward the village square, he noticed many men gathered there discussing something. When they explained the priest's instructions, Azuka's heart suddenly sank. The calabash Kioma brought had been meant for him. Fear gripped him. He ran back home. The broken calabash pieces were still on the ground. Desperate, he touched the remaining drops of the drink and tasted it. His eyes widened. It was sweet, sweeter than honey. He rushed back to the village square and told the priest, "The drink from my calabash tasted like honey." The priest looked at him carefully. Then he turned to another man standing nearby and asked, "What did the drink in your calabash taste like?" The man answered proudly, "Tasted like palm wine." The priest nodded slowly and then spoke to the crowd. "The drink that tastes like honey is the sign chosen by the gods." Then he turned back to Azuka. "Bring your calabash. It will prove that the gods have chosen you to be the next king." But Azuka lowered his head in shame. The calabash was already broken. Without the sacred calabash, the priest could not confirm the god's choice, and so the throne remained empty. 10 years passed. During those years, Azuka changed. Regret followed him like a shadow. The memory of that broken calabash never left his mind. Slowly, he learned patience. Slowly, he learned to control his anger. The man once feared for his temper became quiet and thoughtful. Then one day, the priest called the villagers together again. It was time to choose a king once more. Just like before, the men were given calabashes filled with the sacred drink. Azuka lifted it slowly and tasted it. His heart jumped. It was sweet like honey. But this time, he carefully protected the calabash. When he presented it to the priest, the old man lifted it high before the villagers and declared, "The gods have chosen Azuka." The villagers cheered loudly, and that was how Azuka and Kioma became king and queen of Yumwagu. And surprisingly, the man once known for uncontrollable anger became the most patient king the village had ever known. Moral: a moment of anger can destroy a blessing meant for your destiny.